Welcome back to the video, guys, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be going over something that certain companies shipped me something out, and honestly, you guys have no idea the hassle I've been going through with the BRZ. I'm going to be making a separate video about that, but just be warned, guys, if you are going to do an update for your car Apple Play or your infotainment screen on the BRZ, don't do it. Just wait for the other video to come out, which is going to be a couple days after this one. In today's video, I'm going to be going over a scan tool to use in case you have an older vehicle or pretty much any type of vehicle with the OBD2 connector, where you can scan your codes, clear them, check them out, and everything. A great company reached out called Xtool, and they shipped me out what basically would be the PS5 of scanners. So I'm going to be doing a comparison. And here is another one. This is the one they shipped me out. As you can tell, really big box, and there's a box within the box because you're not just gonna get a scan tool and not have a carrying box to carry it. And then I ordered this one on Amazon. I want to do a comparison and contrast between one that is a little bit more affordable, very entry level, and one where it is going to be a commitment, it is going to be a little bit pricey, but you get what you pay for, especially when it comes to scan tools, because not only do you want a scan tool that's actually going to work and you can clear the codes, you also don't want to just get one that potentially clear when you read the code and you can't clear it after you fix the issue. I think we're already in 2026 where you kind of want a scan tool that could clear the codes, because a lot of these modern cars require you to do that when you install a new part, especially when it comes to European cars. You guys know this. Luckily for me, I have a JDM BRZ. They make it simple. So we're gonna be going over this small one right here. I really don't know the brand, but it was pretty affordable. It was like the first one I saw on Amazon, and let's go ahead and unbox it. And of course, once again, the more entry-level ones, they're wired. Nothing wrong with that, but I don't know about the last time you guys played a video game. It did not have a wire, and most of the controllers are wireless. Yeah, keeping it a little old school, very simple. Plugged into your OBD2 right here, and then you have up, down, enter, and exit. So not too much stuff you can really do with this one. Feels really nice, feels sturdy, has a little grooves for your hand, but it does feel very cheap, especially with this type of screen. But let's move on to what you guys came to see, and this is actually the Xtool IP900-BT. Let's go ahead and unbox it. I already removed it from the box, and look at this case. Oh my gosh, it feels very nice, very groovy. It's like a Raptor liner material, so you know it's gonna be tough. And oh my gosh, it has a padding right here, so it secures it in place, and then it also comes covered up. Oh my gosh, guys. This is so nice. Honestly, this reminds me of my Nintendo Switch, where it has a little backing right here. And this is really nice. It's like metal. Once again, has these little like protective things. This is really nice. Kind of looks like there's a speaker there with the camera, even cooler. And then USB right here. Oh, USB-C, nice. Then it has a little power button right here. You could probably turn on. I'll put it right here for you guys. And then I'm pretty sure what's underneath here is gonna be, this looks like the wireless connector, or no, actually this over here. I like that it has its own little groove area. This is going to be the wireless transmitter for the OBD2. Let's see what's inside here. So this kind of has pretty much all the information. I already made an account. It has like updates, diagnostics, stuff like that. Let's go inside the vehicle and let's plug both of them in and do a compare and contrast and see what's the difference, and if it's really worth it actually investing in one of these tablet looking things. But off the bat, guys, I like the grooves, and it's metal. Favorite feature, guys. It's a little bit hard to tell, but right here is the OBD2 plug-in for me right here. Usually it's going to be somewhere around this area for any vehicle. Typically it's right here. It's typically around the area where it's near your foot, your left side, or if it's a JDM on your right side. And it's pretty much where you would open your hood up. So let's go ahead and connect the wired one first. We're going to check what this one's all about. Since this one most likely it's a lot more simpler, it's probably going to be less stuff on it. So it says turn the ignition on and then press any key icon. So we're going to go ahead and turn on the ignition. And there we're going to go ahead and just press enter. And then it's loading. And this is actually taking a while, guys. I don't really know how long this has taken, but this feels maybe like... Okay, there we go. So I got everything. So let's see what it says. I don't know what type of pixels these are, but they look very simple. And it does tell you all the information you kind of need. It says read codes, erase codes. So it does allow you to erase codes, live data, view freeze frame, IM readiness, O2 monitor, onboard monitor, evap leak test. So let's go ahead and just enter read codes. Go ahead and enter that. I guess it doesn't really... Let's go to live data. Let's see. Okay, it says giving me a little bit of information right here. I guess the thing I don't like about these little small one is like, how are you going to be driving the car and then looking at all this while this is plugged in and you're shifting gears? And then once again, let's go ahead to read codes and then store codes. No codes are stored in a module. All right, this one's a very simple one, very, I guess, like I said, to the point. Is it worth it to kind of just have this in your vehicle in case you have a project car that kind of throws codes? I'll say definitely this is a good one to just keep in your trunk. Very easy, very inexpensive, and maybe one that if you're not too worried about somebody breaks in, living out here in the big city. This one I probably wouldn't really care too much if it did get stolen. Not that I want any of my stuff to get stolen, but it's just like I wouldn't really stress about this one going missing. Or like I let a friend borrow it and they just completely forgot to give it back to me. Wouldn't be the end of the world. But I feel like if I let my friends borrow this one, I would kind of want it back within a few days just because it's very nice quality. So let's go ahead and plug this one in right now. So remember guys, this one is wireless, so even easier. That one's very easy to connect and it lights up, so it tells you that it's working. One thing I did do was just make my account, and then it has all this other stuff. So remote control, settings, Xtool, more reports, special function, diagnostic, and updates. Let's go to updates. Let's just see what happens. Oh, so it has all these updates for all these other make and models, so it's pretty good to update this whenever you need it. And it looks like a lot of this stuff is for like mobilizer. Let's go ahead and keep it very simple for the sake of the video. Let's just go to auto scan the car. So let's see if we could do it by itself. Pretty cool. Shows you the make and models. So mine's a Subaru BRZ. Off the bat, I already love the display. It's a LCD display, so it looks very, very good. You click on North America, then it's going to show you year, model, 2022 BRZ. Also has the area, and then right above it has a VIN. I'm just going to hide that from you guys. Sorry about that. Click on communication, and then I'm going to turn on my ignition. I'm going to click on automatic scan the car, and look at that, automatically scanning every single one, showing me it. The green little check mark means it's good, means it's passing. It also tells you pass over here. Also tells you the voltage of the battery, 11.7. That's pretty good. I think typically you want it a little bit higher, maybe at 12, but that's still very good. The car has been sitting for a few days, and it's just going through every single thing about the vehicle that has a sensor that communicates with the vehicle, and all of them are passing. But once again, guys, if you had an issue with your car, like let's say you had a misfire in one of your cylinders, or let's say your airbag light wasn't working, kind of how I had the issue before, it would show you right here. It would say pass or fail, air conditioning, so you know if your AC is going out or if it's bad, headlight, fog light. Let's go ahead and click on more, and then you can make a profile, endoscope. Ooh, what's that? Let's go ahead and install it, because it's always a good idea to install random stuff that appears on your page. Open it. Oh wow, this is actually really cool. There is a camera here, so that is really cool. But it actually looks like this setting right here might be for you to be able to connect one of those cameras, so you could be able to see inside the cylinder. And this is actually really cool because I didn't even know it had this feature. It's gonna come in handy because there is a couple cars that I want to get for the channel for you guys to watch the build and also be able to kind of like lead what way I go with these next builds in the future. And having a scan tool like this, at least you might not use it all the time, especially if you have a newer car, but having it just kind of gives you that peace of mind of like, hey, I spent this amount of money on this product and it's really good. It does a really good job. It's secure in a case where I could just keep it like under my bed, under my pillow. And honestly, guys, I think this is such a good OBD2 scanner. I'm not just saying that because they sent it to me and they told me to make a video about it. I truly have gone through almost maybe 8 different type of scanners throughout my lifetime, and I've had, once again, these cheap ones that they do a good job, but eventually like the wire gets damaged, and when you need it the most, and it's usually situations like that when you actually need it to work, it fails on you. And I feel like this kind of being made out of like a hard metal with like plastic, and it has like all the little rubber stuff for in case you drop it, it could probably like take some impact. And the fact that it's, once again, it looks like a LCD screen, so a lot more futuristic, where this is probably going to last you a lot longer than some of those other ones. So once again, thank you Xtool for sending this out. This is going to be a good addition to the arsenal, and whenever I need to diagnose anything. And you guys will probably be seeing this tool on a lot of other videos. Thank you for sending it out, and once again, links in the description if you guys want to get yourself one.